guys, welcome back. I'm going to play another couple days of Leaf Riders of Wrenwood. So last time we were in a cavern where there was some scratching noises underneath, and there was not supposed to be any room below us. And our little dude Tack fell through the bottom. Thankfully, he landed softly and didn't get any additional damage. So let's see what goes on today. Again, the back of the previous day has the resolution. So it looks like there's going to be some fighting here. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. There are 3 insects. There's room for attack, damage, and defense. You find yourself in a long tunnel. This is after falling through the bottom of that burrow. You find yourself in a long tunnel that seems to run endlessly in either direction. At one end, glowing eyes begin to reveal ugly and dangerous insects. They chatter and chirp as they rush after you with sharp claws and weapons. We have 3 insects, and each combat round starts with an attempt at an attack. If I kill them, then they can't fight back. If I miss, then they have the opportunity to fight me and deal some damage. So our character, Tack, has some benefits. Attack is +2. Defense is +2, and damage is D8. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is attack insect number 1. 14. All right. So that insect's defense is 9. So I hit, and now I roll for damage. So I roll a D8 for damage because that is Tack's damage roll is a D8. Oops, that was a 20. Throw that 3 away. 4. He has 4 health, so I kill him. If it equals or exceeds the enemy's health, the enemy dies. All right, that's 1 insect down. Here's where it would be nice to have a couple of tokens or characters or something to sort of keep track of your enemies as well. You can obviously write in here. I don't like writing on stuff like this that's pretty, but this isn't few enough that I can keep it in my head. Insect number 2, we're going to roll a d20 for attack, and we get a +2. So 13, that was a 13, +2 is 15. Enemy number 2's defense is an 11, so we get to roll for damage. 2. His health is a 3, so he does not die. If you hit, let's see. If you miss or the enemy does not die, it attacks you. Okay, so I'm going to roll for defense now. And my defense is a +2. Again, that's right here. So 15 +2, my defense is 17. If your defense roll equals or exceeds the enemy's attack, this is number 3, so his attack is a 12. Reduce your health and health by the enemy's partial damage. Otherwise, reduce your enemy's health by the full damage. Okay, so I got attacked. I understand. I'm going to get partial damage because he's attacking me. I can't escape with no damage. But because I rolled a 15, 15 is greater than 12, so I reduce my health by the partial damage, which is a 1. Okay, if you do not kill them, they flee in terror. So that stated in the beginning, this is just 1 round of combat. So I killed 2, 1 fleed. I reduced my health by 1. Okay, so let's do that. He's down to 5. Oh, now he's down to 4. He started at 10. I'll have to see if some of my ointments are going to be helpful for anything. And then I get a bonus here. If you killed 1 enemy, collect 1 amber. If you killed 2 enemies, collect D4 amber. All right, let's go D4. That's an 8. Sorry, guys. D4. That is a 2. So we collect 2 amber. All right, fair enough. So our amber is up here. We're up to 3. All right. So this is fun. I was wondering how this year-long adventure would work. Obviously, when the world gets to Tuesday, May 4th, everyone's on this same area, but it's not sort of the exploration that changes from day to day. It's the result of the interactions and the activities for each day. So what I'm going to do is play a couple more days in fast motion again. I want to be respectful of their content, don't want to reveal everything to you guys, and it's going to give you some incentive to maybe pick this up for yourself. So I'm going to play through the next 2 days, and that'll be the first week with tack. Okay, on the 7th day, you become a new character. So let's play through this, and I'll fill you in with what happens. All right, so just a quick summary. Here's our map. We start here in the burrow, okay, and we're not really sure where on the burrow we are, but on day 1, we get a zoomed in map of this area right here. So the burrow and crown spire. And on the first day of adventuring, Tack Redwood is our little adventurer dude. On our first day of adventuring, I made a comment about this earlier. Here's a picture of the burrow, and there is what looks like a city in the background. There are these mounds. There are these holes all over, and I didn't know what those holes are, but I do now. So this is what happened on the first week. Tack showed up to the burrow and introduced himself to Sergeant Furfoot. He checked out the outer perimeter of the burrows to look out for enemies and look for anything out of the ordinary. He did notice something out of the ordinary, and he put the entire burrows area on high alert. That's important later. On his second day, he had to perform some tasks. He patrolled the perimeter. He did some cleaning up. While he was doing some of his tasks, he came across these burrows here, and so he began to explore the burrows. He found some amber in there. He fell through the floor of a burrow and had to claw his way out. He took some health damage here, and on the last day in there, he fought some insects. He came across these 3 index, had some insects, and had to combat them. The combat mechanics were kind of fun and quick once I learned them. And then finally, on the end of the first week, he climbed out of the burrow and discovered that these were insect holes, insect burrows, those insects that he had fought. And he climbs out, identifies himself just in front of the Crown Spire City. And the sergeant is concerned because they don't know how far the insects have burrowed. So now we're sort of getting an adventure explained to us. So this is really fun. And the high alert that I mentioned before, when he climbed out of these holes, because the area had been put on high alert by Tack, there was a guardsman there that helped him out of the hole and gave him some extra bonus points in figuring out where he was. So all in all, super fun game. Again, I want to be respectful of the trademark copyright. I'm not going to read every single page to you, but I want to show you enough to make it fun and give you some updates on Tack's adventures. So until next week, that's it for Tack. And next week we will be playing as Thatch. Great. Thanks for joining me.